So for one of my snacks today, I'm having some mango, papaya, and kiwi, and I'll also have a protein shake. I'm not sponsored by this company, I just really love this product. It's plant-based, 21 grams protein, no dairy, soy, it's gluten-free, vegan, really good product. Hey guys, came to the gym with Hayden today. I'm not training or doing cardio or anything. I'm gonna take a full rest day and probably have a cheat meal or a refeed today.
15 for as many reps as I can. So if you want to guess.
I have no idea.
I haven't done high reps in like 3 months.
Yeah, but what do you consider high reps?
During this college program, more than 5.
Oh gosh. 18. A little bit about my own training. I train legs 2 to 3 times a week, and upper body I do 1 day dedicated to back, and then I do a mix for chest, shoulders, biceps, triceps. Cardio sort of depends on what I have coming up. Next weekend I'm shooting for Ravish Stands and also gonna do some fun shoots to update my website. So right now I'm doing cardio a little more frequently. I'm at about 5 times per week, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes per session. I usually pick the stairs or the spin bike. Those are just my preference. I don't run, only because I hate running. Sometimes I'll do sprints, but not very often. When I'm not getting ready for a shoot or an event, it's less, but I still try to incorporate it just because it makes me feel good and for cardiovascular health. I would say an average of 2 to 3 times per week, 15 to 20 minutes. I think people will ask. My sweater is from Free People. It's like a little crop, 3/4 zip. I like it a lot. So I just tweeted and posted my Instagram story, like a really quick ask me funny questions, because I want to add a short Q&A to the end of this video, mainly because I think it's going to be too short. So I'm going to answer some of them now. Let's see. Brett asked, Leo, her doggy, wants to know if I have tips for keeping hair off the couch so he doesn't have to sleep on the floor. So unfortunately, no. We have 3 dogs, so we do deal with shedding and dog hair. I vacuum the couches often, very often, and it's just one of those things that it's part of having pets. Yeah, we used to do the no dogs on the couch rule, but I don't know, we kind of let it go. Like, they're not going to be around forever, so we'd rather them be super comfortable and extremely happy every single day of their life. No real tips to keeping hair off the couch. It's gonna get on there. We just don't care. We just clean it up. What was my first car? My first car was a 2002 silver Honda Civic, and I drove that until I was like 22. My first pet Oh gosh, that one's hard. My dad all the time was coming home with random little animals for us meaning myself and my sister. He got us 2 rabbits one year for Easter. He got us, or me, my sister wasn't born yet, 2 goats for Easter one year. He was always bringing home turtles. I always had kittens. I had a lot of pets growing up, and it was awesome. Do we have any big trips planned soon? No, not really. We're going to Florida next weekend just for a few days for that photo shoot. Other than that, no, we don't have any trips planned at all, and it honestly feels really good. Lately it seemed like we haven't even had time to unpack before we're repacking. And it's really fun, but it's exhausting after a little while. If I was a boy, what would my parents have named me? They would have named me Chad. So all you Chads out there, my parents really like your name. What was my most embarrassing moment at the gym? Well, it was embarrassing for me, but I don't think anyone saw. I definitely scanned around to see if anyone saw me, but I don't think anyone did. So I was doing standing shoulder presses with a straight bar, and I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or what, but it was the first rep of like set 3 or something, and when I went to press up, I caught my chin right here with the bar, and I literally thought I bit my tongue off. Like, it hurt so bad, and I just had to play it cool. I looked around, I looked at Hayden. I don't think anyone saw it. Like, I think no one saw it, but that's the only thing that stands out as like a super embarrassing moment for me at the gym. Kenzie, hello Kenzie, asked places that we still want to travel. I was just talking to Hayden about that this morning. I would love to go to Switzerland. Thailand is really high on the list. Where else? We haven't been to Europe at all, so all of that. Let's just include all of that. We haven't been to Australia. Everywhere. Like, everywhere. What's one movie that I could watch 1,000,000 times over? I'm not so sure now, but when I was younger, my most favorite movie was Matilda. I could put it in and literally watch it like infinity. Like, just keep playing on a loop for weeks at a time. I loved it so much. And I really still love it. There was also one called The Little Princess, I think it was. I love that one too. What's one thing that Hayden does that drives me crazy? Really, the only one thing that he does is take his shoes off in the bathroom. I cannot stand it. I feel like on our last Q&A video, I already talked about this. Or if not, it just got edited out for some reason. But that's the only thing. I cannot stand having 8 pairs of shoes in the bathroom all over the floor that I just trip on when I'm trying to get ready and shower and change. That's it. Are we still trying to have kids? And if so, how many? Currently, we are not trying, but yes, we will be trying, hopefully later this year, probably summer after Hayden's birthday, because I have really, really big things planned for his birthday, and I would like to be able to drink for those things. So yeah, probably sometime after July, and I want 5, he wants 3, so we'll work to 3, hopefully, Lord willing, and then go from there. Who kisses Hayden more, me or Bricks? Probably Bricks, to be honest. Or will I have a husband does my makeup challenge for YouTube? Honestly, that'd probably be hilarious, especially if he was the one who was narrating it, so maybe. How did Hayden and I meet? We met on Twitter. Has Benny or Bricks ever humped one of us? If so, what was our reaction? No, neither one of them have, but Bricks has peed on Hayden's shoe before while he was wearing it. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is worms. I know it's really weird, but like any type of worms, I don't even like to say the word or think about them. They just make me really nauseous and feel panicky for some reason. Ironically, one of my favorite candies is sour gummy worms. And also I don't like being in very dark water that like I can't see the bottom of. On a boat is fine, but like just to be out in the dark water, not even that I'm like afraid of sharks or anything, I just don't like the feeling of not knowing what's underneath me or what's going to kill me, basically. I want to see it coming if you're going to kill me. What was the worst punishment I had growing up, and did my sister and I get along? The worst punishment was, there's probably two. When I was younger, I had an attitude problem. What teenage girl didn't? And when I would get mad at my parents, I would slam my door. Like, as hard as I could, I would slam my door. My dad told me, you slam your door one more time, I'm gonna take it off. And I was like, yeah, like, okay, whatever. And of course, I forgot all about that. So the next time, it was a couple weeks later, I got really upset about something. I slammed my door. Nothing happened. Then a few days later, I came home from school, went in my room, went to shut my door. There was no door. So that was definitely one of the worst punishments I ever had in my life. I was like devastated. And a tie with that, my dad is crazy about people being respectful to myself, my sister, my mom. Like, he doesn't like when people speak vulgar in front of us, tell vulgar jokes, nothing like that. So when we were younger and we would have smart mouths towards our mom, he would say, I'm gonna wash your mouth with soap. And he actually did that. It was only on a couple occasions, and I can't be the only one that this happened to. There's no way. But the worst part of it wasn't even the soap. He would say, go upstairs and sit on the toilet, like on the lid, not on the freaking toilet, and wait, and I'll be up there in a minute. The worst part was waiting for him to come up there to do it. It was, the anticipation was enough punishment. It was awful. And it was only a little bit. Like, it was just a tiny little bit, but it was horrible. Like, have you ever gotten hairspray in your mouth before? Because it was that times like 10. Oh, and did I get along with my sister? For the most part, yeah. We would fight over dumb stuff like who was gonna sit in the front seat that day, or, you know, who got to be this Barbie and who had to be that one. But yeah, we definitely got along. Was it hard to move so far away from my family? Yes, it was very hard. It's still very hard. My dad is actually coming out here to see us in April, which I'm so excited about. He and my mom don't usually come at the same time because they have a little dog, and she's very fragile emotionally, I guess, and they don't like to leave her with relatives, and they don't want to bring her because we have big dogs and they sometimes bark. So usually they take turns, or I just go home and see everybody. I'll probably go home this summer for a week or so, just because they live super close to the beach and it's convenient to go home and see family, but also get a little beach trip too. Everyone asked me this, like literally everyone asked me this. What is the paint color on the walls in our dining room and foyer area? I have no idea. Like, I literally have no idea. The house was already painted when we bought it, so I don't know. I know it looks awesome. I'm gonna go in the basement. I think there's some paint cans there, and I swear to God, if there's one, I will post the paint color on our walls. But I do not know the name, and I'm so sorry. What is my Snapchat username? My Snapchat username is just Katy Hearn. Nice and simple. I don't post that much on there anymore. I use Instagram story way more, just because it's more convenient to have it all in the same app, as opposed to going back and forth from one to the other. But Instagram needs to get filters because those little stupid cat ears are so cute and so fun. Would I ever go vegan? Maybe. I make a conscious effort every day to eat more plant-based. I don't classify myself as vegan or vegetarian for no reason, really. I do eat fish often. I use plant-based protein. I eat veggie burgers like every day. I really don't consume much meat at all. I am and do make a conscious effort every single day to eat more plant-based and to just be more particular about what I'm putting into my body. Do I wax, pluck, or thread my eyebrows? I pluck them, I do them myself. I want to get them microbladed. When I was younger, I had such thick, awesome, full brows, but that wasn't cool when I was younger for whatever reason. So I would pluck them, and they're like, they don't come in as far as I want them to, so I have to fill them in. So if you know someone who is like, who slays at microblading, I mean, they need to be like really, really good. It's a tattoo on your face, and I've seen a lot of bad jobs. So if you know someone who is incredible at it, please comment and recommend them to me. willing to travel, don't care. I just want a really, really good job. What is the most challenging part for you when it comes to juggling your marriage, your gym, bite meals, and keeping up with social media? So I would say the hardest part, Hayden and I do all of it together. So the hardest part would be removing the hat that we wear as work partners and replacing the one as husband and wife. Do you ever have days where you don't feel confident or comfortable with your body? If so, what do you do to shake those negative thoughts? Of course I do. I'm a woman. I'm pretty sure everyone feels that way sometimes. Really nothing. Like, I don't do anything to sort of shake those thoughts other than know that tomorrow will be a new day. Bad days are gonna happen to everybody. Days where you don't have motivation or just aren't that happy, and there's nothing wrong with you for having those days. Everybody has them. So just accept, it's a bad day. They're gonna come, but they're also gonna go away, and it's gonna get better. Do I work out in my wedding ring? Yes. The only thing I don't do in them is deadlift. When we first got engaged, I would take my engagement ring off and put it on a chain around my neck and wear it that way. But yeah, now I just keep them on unless I'm deadlifting, then I take them off. What is a good drink to help with bloating? In the mornings, I like to put a little bit of sea salt. I would say like a third of a teaspoon of sea salt, and then squeeze half of a lime. I use a fresh lime, not lime juice. Squeeze half of a lime and get some of the pulp in there, and then fill it with water. Stir it up and then just chug that. It helps for me. I've definitely noticed less bloating, but I'm also pretty particular about what I put in my body. So if I know something causes me to bloat, for bagels is one of the worst things. So probably not gonna eat that first thing in the morning. Then I know I'm gonna be bloated all for the rest of the day. Has the treatment I had done to my face in LA helped, and what was it called? So a couple months back, I went out to LA to see Dr. Simon Orion, I think is how you pronounce his last name. And I had the cool laser treatment done on my skin. It definitely helped, but they told me up front that if my acne is hormonal, it's not going to cure it. And it definitely did not cure it. I've noticed way less of it, so that's good. Any fine lines that I had, like around my eyes or my forehead or wherever, sun damage, all of that is considerably less. So yeah, I mean, it absolutely helped. I have a before picture that I'm gonna pair with an after one here in the next couple weeks and post that on my Instagram. But yeah, it absolutely helped, but I'm still on the hunt for a cure for my adult acne. Are we going to Body Power? No, the only expo we do is the Arnold Classic in Columbus, and we already did that one this year, so most likely no. What motivates me to work out if I'm feeling bloated or just not so great? Probably just the thought that staying home and sitting on the couch is not going to fix it. So I'd rather get in the gym, get my blood flowing, get a good sweat. That's gonna be your best bet to help kind of counteract that rather than just staying home and doing nothing. What got you both into fitness? So Hayden's dad was into fitness, so he got him into that pretty early. For me, I didn't play sports or anything in high school, but I gained some weight in college, and that is what got me started into fitness. Hey.
So answering a question.
No, now it is.
Let me answer a question.
Okay, let me find one.
I want to be famous.
You pick.
Where is the pink hoodie in your story from?
No, I already answered that. Get off me.
I'm trying to find the tag.
Do you prefer to wear your tinted moisturizer by itself, or do you put powder on top too?
By itself, for sure. No powder.
Me too, by itself. When do you want to start having kids?
Did you already answer this one?
Yeah.
I thought we were waiting till after my birthday.
That's what I said.
So we're gonna turn up.
What's your favorite arm and back workout?
Like the whole workout?
No, like just pick an exercise.
Oh, just like one bicep workout? Or a tricep?
Yeah, whatever.
Neutral grip, wide neutral grip for triceps, like this. Favorite tricep.
Okay.
And then what was the other one, back? Gosh, can't be pull-ups. I just like pull-ups.
What motivates you to work out when you're bloated?
What motivates me to work out when I'm bloated? fart until I'm not looking. Keep farting.
Just keep farting.
Do y'all pick your... I pick my nose in front of you all the time.
Constantly.
I've never seen you pick your nose.
I don't.
You don't pick your nose?
What was the worst punishment you had growing up?
Oh, gosh. Soap in the mouth.
That's what I said! Guess I can show you all how I do my bun. So I flip it forward, down, and then tuck that in. And that's that.
Why? Okay, do it more.